Most new agents don't know where to start when they need a deal fast. You feel overwhelmed, you're juggling your calls, your emails, your social media, your home life, and your phone still isn't ringing. Or you're working hard, but your energy isn't going towards the people who actually move your deals forward. So stick around because at the end of this episode, you're going to have a clear list of people to call tomorrow and a simple system for turning your network into real closings. So here's the truth. It's not about doing more. More is more. It's about calling the right people first. We've all heard that old saying, like low-hanging fruit, right? Pick the low-hanging fruit. This is going to help you find the low-hanging fruit because the low-hanging fruit becomes quick deals. And I don't want to talk about people like they're just objects, but y'all, we're in the business of selling houses, so it's okay for us to talk about people in terms of deals. We're still going to treat them with respect. We're still going to give them their fiduciary duties. We're still going to do what's right for them. We just want to find them faster. So you already have the connections you need. You just haven't mapped them out or prioritized them. And once you see this, it's not going to be panic anymore for you. It's going to be a focused, actionable step forward. So who to call first as a new agent? The truth, as not all contacts are equal. Some people are going to be better connectors than others. Some people are going to be lower hanging fruit than others. And some people are 10 times more likely to create a deal quickly for you. So when you need a deal fast, you've got to start with people who are already knowing you, trusting you, and recently have had a life change. If you have those three things, people that know you, people that trust you, and they've had a life change, that's the kicker right there. We don't want to be talking to strangers in this part, and we definitely do not want to be calling cold leads. We know those take forever. Step by step, we're going to build a hot list, and we're going to start by opening your phone and just going through your contacts. Go through your Facebook page, go through your friends list, all of that stuff, and go through them one by one. And this can be a little different than how I build my SOI. This is a quick hit list. This is a targeted attack. I still think you need to build this into your database, and you can go watch my SOI building series, which I think is very helpful and it's made people a lot of money. But this is a quick hit list if you don't have that done already. So we're going to go through that list, right? And we're going to mark those people who fit these categories. So category number one, your personal circle. These are the highest priority because they already trust you. Their friends, their family, I don't know if your family trusts you like mine does, coworkers, former obviously, and people who you talk to regularly. Those are your ride or dies. So why are we going to reach out to them? Well, they're most likely to refer you quickly because they've already got the trust factor. They already got the knowledge factor. So we're going to be looking for referrals from them. Your second category is going to be people who are connected through you through real estate. These are people who naturally hear about moves. A lot of times you're going to think it's lenders and insurance agents and attorneys or title reps. Guys, they got their people. Think a little bit bigger. Think hairdressers, maintenance people, lawn care people. Think of people that still interact with people on a daily basis at a high level, but aren't already in the real estate industry through the mortgage, insurance, and title or attorneys. And the reason we want to reach out to them is they know buyers before the public does. They know when they're cutting the grass and like, hey, can you put a little more pine straw? We're thinking about selling the house. We're going to get pictures made. That's what you want to have that landscaper come back and tell you. Your third category are people with life changes. Life changes trigger moves, y'all. It's not that hard to understand that one, right? Look for people who recently got married, had a baby, got divorced, changed jobs, graduated, retired. Change in people's home lives is good for our business. I'm not saying we should take advantage of them, but they're going to need to make a change. Why can't we be the one that helps them? So these people are the most likely to move soon because they've got to. They're busting at the seams. They've got to sell the house because of the divorce. They've got to do it. So these are some of the best ones we've got. So here's some actions I want you to take. So your goal is to identify 30 to 50 people. And I know you just heard 30. I want you to hear 50. Go towards the high end. And I want you to write down names. This list becomes your fast deal list. Remember, this is your hit list. So I want you to do this next. I want you to organize them into a simple, usable system. Don't make it complicated, just make it clear. If you're a tech nerd, cool, make it nerdy, but don't make it complicated. If you're a paper and pen person, cool, draw some lines on some paper and let's get going. So here's how we're going to do it. You're going to create 4 columns. Column number 1 is going to be their name, very simple. Column 2, phone number. Column number 3 is the category. Column number 4 is their last contact date. That's simple. I didn't ask for the email. We want their phone number for a reason. So here's an example. You're going to have John Smith, friends, last contact, Never. Sarah Jones, former coworker, last contact 2 years ago. So once you've got that down, now I want you to add one critical surprise column. That's column number 5. That's priority level, right? So we're going to mark each person based on their priority, the low hanging fruit status, if you will. A, high priority. B, medium. C, low. A, people that have life changes coming, right? So we got to go through this, think of each person and go, okay, yep, they're empty nesters soon. I should put them up here. So your A is a priority call, first call, right? Those are the people you need to call at the beginning, the lowest hanging fruit. And again, these are people that already know you, that trust you, that who actually take your call when you call them because they know who you are. You need to have 20 to 30 A priority contacts on this list. If you don't have that many, that's okay. But go back and take another pass. I think you will. Look at the ones that you're like, I don't want to talk to them. Go write them down. Like, get over yourself, because the devil and the money is in the details, and it's in the people we don't want to call. We've got to call the people. So go back through your list and recalibrate. Make sure that you didn't leave somebody out, and maybe you got to eat a little humble pie when you call them, but it's going to be worth it. So here's the daily plan I want you to do. Here's what I'm going to break it down. You have 20 to 30 A priority contacts. Cool. Every day, you're going to call 5 people. 5. Not 50, not 100. Y'all, it's 5. You can do this. And what this is going to do is it's going to remove anything that overwhelms you, and it's going to help you create consistency, because you're going to know every day, got to make 5, got to make 5. If it was 100, that's a big undertaking, and you got to be ready for that. You got to be in the mood, you got to be ready to attack that. But 5, you can suffer through 5. Just put a smile on your face, pick up the phone, make those 5. So now you're going to prioritize your contacts for those who can close quickly or close the quickest, right? Most agents fail here because they only call randomly. Again, think of a tree: low hanging fruit, medium hanging fruit, top hanging fruit. Whole lot more work to get people off the top, or to walk by random trees and see if there's fruit there. Start with a logistical and intentional pattern. And again, we're going to use this exact framework, and this can be the priority framework. Day 1 through 5, call your A list. These are your best opportunities, low hanging fruit. You're not going to like the script I'm going to share with you. I don't really like it, but you need to take the elements from it and you need to make it your own. But you need to hit these elements. So here's the script. Hey, I just want to reach out personally. I'm growing my real estate business this year, and I wanted to let you know I'm here if you or anyone you know needs help buying or selling. I'd love to be your go-to resource. I get it, guys. It feels cringe. We hear it all the time, so it feels cringe to us. This is the first time they're going to hear it from you. So it's not going to be that cringe, especially if you say it with some actual heart behind it. But what this gets across is you're personally reaching out. You're picking up the phone. You're talking to a human, which we don't get a lot of right now. You're also letting them know that you're growing your business, that there is going to be a need there, and that you want to help them or anyone they know. So you're hitting both of those people. And I want to be a go-to resource. So take the script, put it in chat, change it up, make it your own. I don't care. But you've got to say this. You've got to ask for the business. If you don't ask for the business, you're not going to get the business. And I like this because it's simple, y'all. It's not pressuring. It's just making them aware. Now, days 6 through 10, we're going to follow up with the same list. That's right. Same people. But here's the critical part, because this is where most deals don't happen. Agents don't follow up. You don't follow up enough. And you may think you follow up enough. You still don't follow up enough. Guys, you follow up until they die or take out a restraining order. Now, I'm not saying harass them. I'm not saying be obnoxious. I'm saying follow up with them forever and a day. Doesn't have to be every day, but you need to have consistent follow up. But in this day 6 through 11, I think it is, here's what you need to do. You've already primed their brain. Said, I'm expanding my business. Do you know anybody? Of course, they're not going to know nobody off the top of their head because you just sprung this on them, and they're not thinking about how to get you business every day. But now that you've asked them for it, now it's rattling around a little bit. So you can follow up and say, hey, quick question. I just want to follow up. Did you actually think of anybody that you might know about moving lately? Not the easiest thing to do, but you're just hitting them back up. Again, these are people that know you. Think of your best friend. If you talk to him on Thursday and you're like, hey, I want to do more business this year. Can you help me refer people? And I want to be your resource. So don't forget, anything you need, I need to be that guy. And then the next Thursday, you hit them back up and like, hey, Steve, it's Brad. Real quick, I know I poked you last week. Have you thought of anybody by chance? I just want to make sure I'm not leaving anybody out. It's easy. They're your friends. They like you. They know you. They trust you. Go hit them. It's direct. It's simple. It gets the job done. Day 11 and beyond, you need to expand to your B list. You need to add more people and repeat the same process. Maybe this is where you go through Facebook. Maybe this is a medium level people, right? That's cool. But the critical rules most agents miss is that they have one conversation that's not enough. You must stay in touch because timing matters and people move and change their priorities all the time. So if you're constantly staying in touch with somebody and they know of somebody next week that they didn't know of this week, you stay in touch with them, they're going to remember that, right? Here's how I like to do this because yes, follow-up's great. We need to do follow-ups. Absolutely. But if you also mix it with events, because you know I'm a big event guy, if you mix it with quarterly events that you can invite them to, now you're naturally staying in touch with them on a social side. And so I think you need to maybe work in some events, maybe small things, maybe it's big things, but if you work in events, it's a little less cringe as well. So the exact weekly system that you need to follow is build a list of 50 people. Week 2, call 5 people per day. Week 3, follow up with those original. And then week 4, add new names. Then repeat that forever. So what this produces in real life is simple, y'all. It's conversations. Conversations, the more conversations we have, the more appointments we're going to have. The more appointments we have, you know we're going to get clients out of it. And the more clients we have, the more closings we're going to have. It's very simple. We make it super difficult, and I don't know why. And this is the fastest, low-cost way to create a deal. There's no waiting. There's no incubating. It's just conversations. Here's the most important thing I want you to take away from this episode. When you need a deal fast, you don't need more leads. You need to reconnect with the people who are already closest to you. Because the truth is, your next closing is probably already in your phone. It's just sitting there waiting for a conversation that you haven't had yet. The next video in this series is if you need a closing in 60 days, the SOI and database playbook for new agents. It'll show you how to turn that list you just built into real appointments, real clients, and real closings. So you're not just hoping for deals, you're actually creating them.